Day 5 of our lovely little experiment continues, and welcome back, dear reader. I've missed you. Look, I know things got a little real back there in the previous entry. Maybe you're coming at this today and you're feeling a little, shall we say, nervous. Yeah, I get that. A lot of things were said yesterday, and I think we both maybe went further than we expected. But can you blame us? Can you really? When the topic is something we care about so very deeply? Is there truly a price too high to pay for those little green bastards? Oh, yes, there is. But I'm going to tell you right now that the base $1 a month you'd pay to opt into the Font of Fun, that is the secret, elite, behind the scenes newsletter and game archives of our Uncivil Union level of membership, is an absolute goddamn steal. Also, that too high a price is precisely $38.27. Anything over than that, and you're paying too much for your goblins. So today, let's stand together again. United, you and I, and together, look upon the landscape of goblin / trenchcoat based tabletop RPG desolation before us, and turn our minds then to how we may improve it, expand it, and prepare it to encompass all other games, all other genres within itself. To do this, we must turn back and rejoin the exploration of trenchcoat-dwelling goblinoid nature, its true essence, exactly where we previously left off. Positions. Now, I may have promised to blow your goddamn minds, RE positions. Please, keep in mind that at the time I made that statement, I was under the influence of not just multiple psychoactive substances, but also just the rush of pure power that comes with examining the underpinnings, the very roots of a world, nay, a reality, nay, a framework upon which new realities can be built. One, my friends, that was built from my own imaginings. It is oddly humbling in a way to know that I hold the power of not just a god, but a demiurge, a force of creation so potent that it births gods in my own hands. All this to say, of course, that positions are a bit like isotopes. You know how to make an isotope, right? You just aim your particle cannon at an atom and blow. You jiggle the number of neutrons in an atomic nucleus, and you still got the same basic element / goblin, but different. Probably radioactive. Isotopes can be created or they can decay back to other states. Some are stable, most are less so. And all these things apply to goblins. But whereas atoms require all manner of science tools to manipulate, we instead have our trenchcoats, the particle cannon of our tabletop RPG design toolkit. Think of each position within a trenchcoat like its own particularly tuned particle cannon. When it hits a gobbo, it's gonna change it, make it strange, possibly radioactive, almost certainly more unstable. Each position, in game terms, grants each goblin a set of abilities that the other positions generally lack. For example, only the feet can move the group around, but only the head can reliably engage in spoken interactions with others, and it gives them special bonuses to particular roles. The trenchcoat itself gives the goblins as a group some kind of additional ability. And much like an isotope decaying back to a more stable form, positions can change, especially after an energetically traumatic event like getting hit by a particle cannon. And when a gobbo's position changes, they lose the previous one. They lose the bonuses and abilities of the previous one and gain new ones, while still remaining the same gobbo they always were at their core. This, then, is the true nature of a goblin within this game. The physical, mental, or magical / spiritual abilities that they have, their ability to act upon the world in one of two ways, lying, cheating, or losing health, and finally, their position within the trenchcoat along with their fellow goblin atoms, which further modifies and changes them into the unique individual that each of our players will be embodying. We have it. the core game unit, the Goblin Trenchcoat equation. G equals F plus parentheses L plus C plus H close parentheses over TP. Pretty cool, yeah? But maybe your mind isn't blown. That's okay. I mean, it's just an analogy, right? Fuck you, I'm just warming up, motherfuckers. Tomorrow I'm bringing in the many worlds interpretation of quantum physics to explain subtables.